Here we go. It's 4 o'clock. Well, maybe 4:04. Just because I was trying to find something that I don't want you guys to waste your money on. All right? So, first off, if you're watching this right now, you are probably watching the replay. So make sure you type in #replay so that I know that you were here and that I can say hey. But I wanted to talk today about eyeliner. Okay? I am a girl from the 80s. I love my eyeliner. But there have been some changes through the decades about what to do with eyeliner and what not to do with eyeliner. So, as you're hopping on, say hey. Sorry the jets decided to fly right now as soon as I hit the play button. It's just what happens. I don't know why that happens, but it does. So, let me see if any of you are commenting. I don't see any comments, so hopefully it's just because you haven't said anything and not that you have said and I can't see it. So, because I'd like to be able to answer all your questions here. Oh, good. Yay. Okay, I can see your comments now. Okay. So let's talk about eyeliner. I have like a whole bunch of eyeliner, all right? Lots of different kinds. Felt tip, crayon tip, pencil, liquid, gel, you name it. Okay? Yay, thanks you guys for being here. Eyeliner can sometimes be a little bit intimidating, and so I've had quite a few of you ask me to talk a little bit more about eyeliner. Hi, Susie. Glad to see you here. So first off, you guys, what I want you to know is you know what to do. Share out to your friends because this is what I'm giving away. Milk cream, which if you haven't had this, it's liquid gold. Hi, Bailey. And then this is the Milk foot and hand lotion that was only available during Christmas. And so I got my hands on some for you guys and I thought I should probably share it. And then I decided this week to throw in a power powder brush. So make sure you're sharing and that's how I get new people to watch. And so just by you guys sharing. So I wanted to do a quick eye look, okay? And then I would go in and do some eyeliner stuff. Thanks for the, we tried to do an ombre thing with the nails. So kind of fun, huh? Got the little pink glitter going on there. But pretty good. It was it worked out pretty good. And then these are the colors that I chose today. I love this palette. I think it's really fun and a little bit bold, but I figured it would look really good with some liner. So here we go. We have Sabrina, Kin, Basic, and I was doing so good too, you guys. Leo, okay? Hi, Teresa. Hi, Kelly. So I wanted to do just a quick look with these colors and kind of show you how I like to use some great bold colors. Now, another thing that people have said is when they have hooded eyes, they struggle a lot with creasing or keeping the eyeshadow where it's supposed to be and not having it transfer and all that kind of stuff. Many times you guys see me and I'll go up and I'll just kind of put a little bit of my main highlight and I will use just one of my highlights that I'm using on my face to kind of cover up the redness and purple and all of that. Oh my goodness, from Ireland. Hello. That kind of threw me, Marion. That threw me a little bit. I'm like, wow, that's so fun. Thanks for being here. So, but sometimes the cream is a little bit too thick. And if you have oily lids, sometimes it just like doesn't work. Okay, so I have this product that I've used off and on. It's a MAC paint pot. You probably can't see that. And it's like a creamy shadow base. All right. Now, does this give as much coverage as like my highlight? No. But does it feel more like an eyeshadow? Yes. And it kind of almost goes to a powder, okay? So many times I'll use this, and I can link it for you guys. It's a little bit pricey, but I've had this jar, and you can see I've not like used very much of it. I've had this jar for 2 years now, just over 2 years. So it does last a long time because I don't know. I don't like to use a lot of product. The less product, the better. And I will like use something until it's like very, very, very gone. So anyway, MAC paint pot in soft ochre. Okay. It's a great option to put on your eyes for like a primer. There are also some really good eyeshadow primers that work great. It really just depends. Hi, Sherry. It really just depends on how oily your eyelids are and if you have problems with different eyeshadow transferring. So I'm happy to help with any of that. But let's go in and let's get started with this look. It's going to be so fun. It looks like, oh boy, right? Might be a little scary. Don't worry, it won't be scary. This is going to be a fun one. So I'm going to go in first. And I'm going to go in with this one first, which is called Basic. And I'm just going to kind of tap it off. And I've got my little mirror down here that I'm going to look at. Now, if you have hooded eyes, you're not going to want to close your eyes when you do your eyeshadow. You're going to want to keep your eye open and looking straight ahead. Okay? Because it's really tight, but just to give my eye a little bit of shadow underneath. Okay, this is the kind of stuff that helps hide some of the wrinkles that are going on. Hi, Cheryl. So play around with it a little bit. Sometimes people think if they have wrinkles, they don't want to put anything down there, but actually it's all about optical illusions. Okay, we want to try and like give the eye something else to look at other than like the wrinkles and the things that we don't like. Okay, so far, Basic. It's a great color. Now we're going to go in to this color right here, which is called Leo. Put a little bit on, tap it off, and I'm just going to kind of start to swirl this on. And you're going to see how pretty and warm Leo is. Now people look at this in this little tin and they're like, is my video cutting out? I had like a low signal for a minute. Let me know if it doesn't come back. Hopefully it is going to cooperate. Hey Ash, will you jump on my live? Sure. And just see if it's like lagging? They had to go out and come back in. Okay, it came back. Never mind. We're good.
You don't want me to get on?
No, we're good. Thanks, you guys. I'm not sure why it does that sometimes.
It did glitch.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. So that is Leo on top of Basic. If you guys are having problems, jump out and jump back in. And then I'm just going to put just a very small amount here. Yes. Okay, so we need to find you an eyeliner that isn't going to transfer. Okay? It's going to be really important that we find you one that is a waterproof, that doesn't transfer easy. Okay? All right, guys. So Basic and Leo. That's it. All right? Now we're going to flip my eyeshadow everything brush over and use the small end, and we're going to go into Kin. Okay, Kin is like a warm purple. And I'm just going to kind of create like a small V or C, depending on which way you're looking at it, just to kind of add a little bit of depth. And I'm not going to take it all the way in the crease, okay? I really want to keep it like centralized out here. Flip my brush over and just kind of buff it in. But see how that makes such a huge difference. You guys, this does not have to be hard. Oh my goodness. I know sometimes you do give up when you can't find something that works. You sometimes will like just throw in the towel, right? So hopefully there's some things that I'm going to share that will help you to, especially if you want to wear it. I don't ever want anybody to give up. I love eyeliner, so I'm a believer that there's something out there for everybody. It's just a matter of finding it. So you guys, I'm just kind of placing this. I should probably have zoomed in for you guys. Placing it like that, flip my brush over, and then I just kind of buff it inwards. Okay. And then I can take a little bit of kin and just kind of very lightly dab. Okay. Hopefully. Hey, Vanessa. So next I'm going to take this color right here, which is called Sabrina. It literally is the color you always run out of in your favorite palettes. And you can always just replace that one instead of replacing a full palette when you're using this makeup, because everything is like magnetic. So I'm just going to take my finger, okay, just like that, get a little bit on my finger, and I'm going to dab it on my lid. Okay, see how it just kind of like brightens up that lid? And that's kind of all the shine I want on my lid. So if you have like a lot of texture or wrinkles or sagging skin or whatever on your eyelids, you may not want to use a lot of sparkle, okay? You want to be a little bit more careful with where you're placing it. Doesn't mean you can't use it. It just means that we're going to be a little bit more purposeful as to where we're going to place it, so that it doesn't like show the wrinkles more, okay? So now I'm just gonna take my multitasker brush with this like little flat paddle, and I'm gonna go into Sabrina, and I'm just gonna kind of give myself just a little bit of shine up here. Okay. How is it gonna sit? How is it? Does it sit? No. So this is the thing. If you're using sparkly eyeshadow, again, light pulls forward. So the sparkles have that light, right? So they are actually going to kind of enhance the wrinkles. Okay. So that's why, like, I love to wear a little bit of sparkle. So I'm just going to be very careful where I put it. Like if I put sparkly eyeshadow in the dark area here, it doesn't work for me. Like it just shows the wrinkles too much. So I just put it on my lid, and that's it. And then right up here where there's not any wrinkles. Okay. You guys, that's my eyeshadow look. Now let's talk about eyeliner, because that's what we're here for, right? So first off, this little gadget, I know it's backwards. It's called a wing liner stamp. Do not, I repeat, do not waste your money on this. It is a bad idea, okay? It gives me a right and a left wing. See that? See how it like has, it's so true, you guys. Do not waste your money on this, okay? it doesn't work. You can't get it where it's supposed to be, especially when you have like not perfect eyes, okay? So take these things and toss them in the garbage, or don't buy them in the first place, okay? I promise. Don't waste your money on it. It's not good. Okay, let's talk about the different eyeliners that we have options for. So mascara came out with one. I know it's so weird, Gail. Hi, Jess. But like, you literally are just supposed to like stamp it on your eye, and it's supposed to give you like the perfect winged eyeliner. It's so bad. It's so bad. Just don't do it, trust me. Don't believe the infomercials. They lie. They lie to you. Okay. All right, I'm going to get off. I'm going to like not talk about that anymore. So this one is the Black Friday. Okay. This is mascara's little magnetic tin. It is like, so many of the like creams of the like creamed eyeliner or pomades or whatever, they work really well and they're super forgiving. And that's why I like this Black Friday. Not only that, but it like stays on really quite well. But if I want a really like dark, intense line, then I know that this liner is not going to be like the one I'm going to go for, because it doesn't give me a black line. Okay. So it really just depends on what you're wanting, but this is like handy dandy and I'm super impressed with it. And it's very, very easy to apply. And I really like applying it with the multitasker brush and not the hotline brush. So see how you can get like a really pretty like line with it. Okay. Now, many of you have asked when we're going to have a brown one. And honestly, this black is really, it's kind of like a brown black. I don't really find it to be like black. Okay. So when I talk about a black eyeliner, I will talk about like my one from, this is my one from Oiko, or I have one from Stila that I like, but let me show you the difference. Okay. So this one is definitely going to be a more black, like intense black line. And the mascara Black Friday is almost like a black brown. Okay. So keep that in mind. This one has the like little foam. See if it'll like Sharpie like point that I really love. I love applying it with this Sharpie tip. I feel like I have good control over it. The only thing is these are not as forgiving as like doing it with the Black Friday and a brush. Okay. So if you are new to eyeliner, you know, take that into consideration. Now, I picked up this one today because you guys know how much I love L'Oreal Lash Voluminous Paradise, and they have an eyeliner, okay? And it's like this little, it's like a little paintbrush, okay? And I'm gonna apply this one. Oh, it's not. It's actually like a really super fine Sharpie point, like super fine. So it'll get like a really thin line. Okay. So that's kind of fun. And that's a pretty decent black for the first time out of the bottle. Now this one I just picked up, and this one is the Revlon Color Stay Exactify. Oh boy. Hang on, I gotta figure this one out. Oh my goodness, it's a roller. I have never seen anything like this. See, aren't you guys glad that I do these videos? Like, it's so weird. So you roll it. It's like a wheel. Do you guys see that? Oh my gosh, I can't get it to focus. It literally is like a wheel. That's intense, right? I'm kind of shocked. I'm gonna try that one. Even though it's like turquoise, I think I should try it. All right. The other kinds of liners are ones like this. This is like a really big, stubby, like fat liner. Okay. So, and it's kind of like a crayon tip. Definitely not my favorite, but you know, it just depends on how thick of a line you want. And then there's ones like this. This is like an actual pencil. Okay. This is called Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. And let me show you what I like to do with this one. So as we get older, right, our eyes, we lose all these eyelashes, right? And so many times instead of, hi Colleen, instead of doing like, because we don't want to do a whole line underneath our eyes, like that was back in the 80s, we're not doing that anymore, okay? But maybe we want to feel like we have more lashes. You are actually going to kind of stipple it, okay? And it's going to make it look like you have lashes, okay? So just an idea with something like this. Plus it's not like the roller and it's not like the big stubby. It's just gonna kind of give you like little teeny marks so it looks like you have more lashes, all right? So, and this one's like super cheap. I don't know, it was like $4 or something like that. But let's try these new liners out, should we? I'm a little scared about the roller one. Don't worry though, I have this, okay? This is my micellar water. If you screw up this stuff right here with these little stubby like makeup removers, it'll handle it. So let's not worry about that. But let's try this one first. This is the little L'Oreal Voluminous one. And when you're lining your eyes, the whole idea behind an eyeliner is that you are literally trying to make your lashes look thicker, okay? So it's always smarter to kind of start in the middle, okay? And just really try and go as tight as you can to the lash line, all right? Now, if you mess up, it's okay because we can go over it with a little bit of like eyeshadow to soften it or smudge it up. But I always say go as tight as you can. And see how I work kind of inwards? I don't just take it like that because I worry I'm not always steady-handed. And honestly, if you lay it kind of on your eyelashes, it's a little bit easier. You can also take it and like hold it so that your hand has like something to rest on. So keep that in mind. Now, let's talk about winged liner because I'm going to try a wing with this one. If you have a hooded eye where your skin hangs down over the top, yep, it's mailman time. If your skin hangs down over the top, okay, and you go to try and do a wing, maybe you close your eye like this and then you do the wing and then you open your eye and this skin hangs over the top of the wing and it's all like jacked up. You guys, it's not good, okay? So you've really got to pay attention to what's going on with your skin, all right? And this is different for every person out there, okay? Everybody's eye is going to droop differently. Everybody's wing is going to look differently. If you are at all worried about a wing because you have these hooded eyes, then don't do a wing, okay? Stop. I want you to stop right there, okay? So when I stop, I don't go all the way to the corner, all right? Hi, Michelle. Because if I bring my line all the way down to the bottom down here, it's going to make my eye fall down, okay? And we're trying to lift everything back up again, okay? So don't like pull it all the way down and then go up with the wing, all right? Just make sure that you're like stopping, I wanna say, so if we looked at the eye as like a full inch, you would stop about just over 3/4, okay? Then that's where you would stop. Now, if I want to do a wing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the pen this way now, okay? And I'm actually going, this is like scary here. And I'm going to pull it in like this. I can't talk and do this. Okay? When you're doing your wing, what you're doing is you're actually looking at the end of your brow to your eye, and that is the angle that you're trying to go to, okay? So keep that in mind. You can take a brush like this, right? And you can actually place a piece of tape there and then do the liner. That works really well. But literally, do not bring that liner all the way down and go up, okay? It'll bring your eye down and pull it up. Some ladies, it works really well if you just kind of go straight across, okay? Now, if I didn't have mascara on, you would see it a little bit more, and it may look a little bit weird until you put your mascara on, and then you're like, oh, I get it. I see it. Now my eye is lifted and isn't droopy, okay? So keep that in mind. This is a little bit hard to control. It's just a little bit, so you guys can probably see it's kind of a little bit jaggedy. This is a little bit hard to control. You like that illuminator? Yep, that's cool, amazing right there. Is it blinding you? All right, you guys, this is a little terrifying to me because I'm gonna try this roller one on camera and I've never used it before. So if I go viral, just kidding. Nobody cares, right? So this is a little wheel, right? And we're gonna roll it across my eyelid. Jeez. Hopefully you guys can see it. Hey, you guys, this isn't bad. It's really not that bad. I'm just gonna kind of like pull it up a little bit there. Oh, you guys are giving me hearts. Oh my word. Now I'm gonna have to go back and get it in black. Does it catch and drag? Yes, it doesn't drag at all. It was so good. I'm shocked. Like, mic drop. That's it. Like, I will put this down, you guys. I know it came in different colors, but I am telling you, like, it's got this little roller on it, and you like roll it, and it doesn't drag or pull at all. And I want to say it was like $10, but I am like super impressed. Okay, so this one is called Revlon Color Stay Exactify Liquid Liner, and this color is, I don't know, it's like a turquoise. It's like, yeah, yep, Walgreens. Yep, Michelle, it's your fault I went to Walgreens because I had to go get dog toys. But like, seriously. Okay, but let me show you how you can clean up a line. Okay, so say this happened to you and you're like super frustrated, and maybe you don't want to go in and try and clean it up with like the micellar water and start over. You just want to like try and fix it with a little bit of eyeshadow, which is completely doable. You are going to take, let me find out like my black eyeshadow. I am telling you, I am like shocked. Like I've got goosies, okay? That was crazy. I was scared. And it was like so easy. Okay, you have to try it, Maxine, and tell me what you think, because I'm like super duper impressed. Like, does it leave a really dark line? No, but this is blue. So maybe if I get the black or the brown, but I'm not kidding, that was like slick. Slick. Everybody run and get some. Okay, so I'm going to use this color right here, and I'm going to kind of clean up this wing over here. And it's just an eyeshadow, and what I'm going to do, let me zoom back in again so you can see it. Okay, so see how it's kind of squiggly. You guys can really see my like wrinkly eyelids, right? But I'm actually going to just kind of take a little bit of eyeshadow and just kind of clean it up a little bit. Okay, now you can't even tell that there was any squigglies. Okay, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for sharing. Again, I threw in a brush, so we're doing the milk cream, the milk foot cream, and a power powder brush. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'm giving away, and hopefully I can draw that beginning of the week. But these are the colors that I used on my eyes if you have any questions at all. We have Leo, Basic, Sabrina, and Kin. And I know, that's the thing. I didn't think about like the turquoise liner, but like I'm shocked. Like I'm shook. That's what they say now. The cool girls say, I'm shook. Okay, you guys, hopefully you learned something fun today. Practice that eyeliner. Just remember, find the tip that you can control the easiest, okay? Whether it be a pencil or a felt tip or a little brush or whatever it is, find what works for you. Remember, no full eyeliners on the bottom anymore. It just closes your eye up, but use a little dab here and there to kind of make it look like you have more eyelashes on your bottom lid. So you guys are awesome. Have a good day, and we'll catch you next Thursday.